By providing a crate and effective training, your dog learns to see it as their own special place they know as their own, where they go to get away from things for some peace and quiet, to relax and sleep in peace. It becomes a familiar place where they feel safe and secure, and once properly crate trained, you'll find your dog will sometimes go to it of their own accord as they learn to love it there. Before we move on with this video, you need to grab the free Dog Training Secrets Guide, in which I have disclosed the deepest dog training secrets that professional dog trainers don't want you to know about. These training secrets would help you have a well-behaved, super intelligent, smart and obedient dog without spending hours in training him, her. Link to the free Secret Training Technique Guide is in the description below. Is crate training cruel? Is it cruel to crate a dog? This depends entirely on your intentions. How, when and why you use one, and how you train your dog to use it. In the great debate of cruel versus kind, lots of people argue that a crate is a cage as a prison. It's inhumane and causes psychological harm to a dog. A crate in itself isn't cruel, but people can be cruel in the way they misuse it. If you were to lock your dog away for 16 hours a day, 5 days a week for 12 years, then yes, you would be cruel and can cause your dog psychological harm. You would be cruel, not the crate, it's just the tool you will have chosen to misuse for cruelty. A leash and collar is cruel if you use it to tether your dog alone to a post 16 hours a day, or drag and yank them about by their necks when on walks. But used correctly, a leash and collar is a useful tool for the safety and management of your dog that benefits both of you. You spend time with your dog to acclimatize them to a leash and collar, so they learn to accept it and really do not hate it all. You then use them correctly for the benefit and safety of your dog. It's the same deal with a crate. You have to spend time to acclimatize your dog to a crate, teach them to accept and even love it, and then you use it correctly for the safety and benefit of your dog. But doesn't crating cause psychological problems? All of the psychological problems the critics say crating causes are a direct result of misusing the crate as a punishment tool and for inhumane long-term confinement and isolation. Separation anxiety, obsessive habits like licking and chewing, depression, withdrawal, inability to bond with humans, muscular atrophy, these could of course be the result if you locked your dog away alone for 16 hours a day, 5 days a week, with no interaction, no exercise, no life. But a dog should only ever be crated for a few hours per day at most, and some days not at all. The crate is most useful for management and training during the puppy and adolescent stages of life, and as most dogs reach adulthood and become skilled at living in a human world, when we've properly trained what's expected of them, the crate is needed less and less. And for the vast majority of their lives, your dog will spend quality time with you as a loved, respected and wanted member of your family. Not locked away inhumanely, it's only the person that can be cruel by using a crate incorrectly, not the crate itself that is cruel. After proper training, you'll even find your dog retreating to their crate of their own accord, because they learn to love it as their own little comfortable, safe and secure place of rest. Many people argue that crating a dog is natural, because dogs descend from wolves and wolves are den animals. Therefore to den is in a dog's nature. The same is true for domesticated dogs. They will naturally den as mothers, and puppies seek out a den-like area if they're sick or injured, but wouldn't naturally use a den at other times of life. We have to train them to love and want to be in their crate at other times. Also, there are of course differences between a den and crate. Both offer a feeling of safety and security in a small enclosed space, but only one can be completely closed. But after successful training, dogs in crates can feel perfectly comfortable and show no signs of distress with the door to their den being closed, and they happily go to the crate themselves to relax and to sleep. So there is some truth to the dogs are den animals argument, but it's not the whole story. What is true though is dogs are naturally predisposed to denning at certain times of life, so training them to use a den at other times isn't hard or distressing for them. It's a familiar situation, and with effective crate training, the vast majority of dogs take to it naturally. Being regularly locked away for extended periods of time is a miserable and isolated way of life. But a crate must be used correctly and humanely as a place you teach your dog to love and use for peace and quiet, a place you use to confine them for safety, but not a place to imprison them for punishment, for entire days or just to keep them out of the way. You should only have a dog because you want to share a life with them, spend quality time with them and do the best for them that you possibly can. Do you want to have a well-behaved, obedient and calm pet dog without spending hours in training him? Check out the first link in the description and download the Secret Training Technique Guide absolutely free. It is available for free only for a limited period of time. Thanks for watching the video. Comment below if you liked the video. Please subscribe to the Little Paws Training channel if you are serious about training and grooming your dog. Also, join our Facebook group where you get all the solutions to your daily doggy problems.